What is going on, people? Welcome back. As I promised, this is part 15 back at Brands Hatch. The video before it was part 14 Brands Hatch, where we failed. Penalties let us down massively. This is part 15 back at Brands Hatch. We're sorting the tyres out for quali here. 3 laps of fuel, soft tyres, bang, straight in with the Porsche 911 GT. We need to try and tick Brands Hatch off the list. It shouldn't be taking 3 attempts from me. This is a strong track for me, I'd say. Well, me personally, I think I'm strong round here. And back to normal, the sun is glazing all over the road, so I've got to really guess where to brake. Quite frustrating. I was trying to use the right hand side of the track to have a look and see if I could see the line better, but not really. So yeah, we're just going to have to guide our way around it at the moment. But yeah, as you can see, there's only me and one other person in quali at the moment. People are joining the race as we speak. We're just going to try and set the fastest laps ASAP, try and get it over and done with. And then yeah, we can talk about the series once quali's over. But going back to quali right now, accelerating down the straight, under the Brands Hatch bridge, braking heavily down into 3rd gear, letting the car ride round that corner there, and then accelerate hard down here through into 4th gear, down into 2nd gear, using all the curb on exit, almost get to the middle of the track here for this really late braking zone here, down into 2nd gear, accelerating hard into the next one, down into 1st gear, let the car ride round the corner, bang into 2nd gear, losing the rear slightly, but it's all good. Coming up to the final corner on the left hand side of the track, down into 2nd gear, let the gearbox slow you down as well, and then use that momentum without letting the rear go, and it'll be across the line a 125. So we sort of start a bit slower than we did in the last qualifying on the last race. I think last time we set a 118.7, so if we can beat a 118.7, I will be really happy. But yeah, starting the next lap, switching the car over to the right hand side of the track. We're just about keeping it within track limits with 3 temps up. Remember, this is a really late apex here, guys. Let the car go really wide on entry and then obviously make it tight towards the end, and then accelerating hard all the way down the straight underneath the Brands Hatch bridge, leaving the car on the left hand side of the track, knocking it down into 3rd gear, and then accelerating out of the corner. Nice, don't lose the rear end. Same again, down in 2nd gear, it's quite a slower corner, then feather with the throttle until you find the grip, and then really late brake zone here, back down into 2nd gear, using curb on entry, don't lose the rear end, switch your car back over to the right hand side, use the apex to the left, and then let the car run wide on exit, slowly rotate the car to the left hand side of the track to then hit this corner here. It's really hard to get the exit there perfect. We just about pull it off, and we're going to go across the line. It's a 119.6. It's not good enough at the moment. We were setting 118.7 on the last qualifying session, so I know we can definitely get more pace, and I still believe we could get this car into the 117s. So yeah, let's just see what we can do at the moment. We're on the final lap now, coming around the first few corners. We're down 4 temps. Oh, so annoying. It really is annoying. And I never really get angry in these videos, but I just feel like these cars, I could push them so much harder. But what I do is I go really aggressive on the throttle with these cars, and some of them it really lets it down. Smooth is so fast, and it's so underrated, that saying, but smooth is so fast. I mean, we've got the 199. The next quickest guy is a 121. We're comfortable, but not, in my eyes, I just think I should be setting so much faster lap times. Coming around the second to last corner, getting really wavy on the exit again. We pulled in all that time that we lost towards the beginning of the lap. I don't think we're going to make it up through the final corner, even though it was quite smooth. It's not going to be an improvement, I don't think. And yeah, it ends up being a 120.1. Yeah, I think that's not good enough. If we don't win qualifying, that means we failed straight away, and it means I'm going to be coming back to Brands Hatch again, and I do not want to be doing that. I think I just hope that that's enough. We still got 1 minute and 30 to go, but if we just recap this series so far, I think I'll do a couple more races of this Grand Slam series in the R class. Obviously, the challenge is to do every single lap, but if I'm going to be honest, I think if I carry this on for too long, there's not going to be a lot of action going on. There's not really much battling. I mean, the last race, yeah, we had a few battles. But starting from the back, I just think it's so much more entertaining. Not only for me, but I think for you guys as well. I think it's a lot more entertaining. So I'll probably do this race and maybe do Sebring. I might chuck Sebring in there as well. Because obviously it's a new track on Forza Motorsport. Well, it's not a new track. It's recently been reinstated through an update. Me personally, I think Sebring should have been in the game from launch, but there's a lot of tracks that we're missing that I think should have been there from launch, like Monza as well. Monza should definitely have been there from launch. Obviously Nürburgring should have definitely been there from launch, but this is just the same argument I'm having that everyone else has had. So yeah, back to the series. I think I'll just do Sebring after this, that is if we complete Brands Hatch. If not, we'll have to be doing Brands Hatch at some point again. But yeah, we'll do one more race for the series. We'll complete Sebring, and then yeah, I'll probably post some more starting from the back videos for a while. Get back in the groove of that. Maybe endurance as well. I've been requested to do some endurance races, and I've already had a little go with endurance racing. I haven't recorded anything yet, but I have been requested to post some endurance races, so maybe that might be a shout to do that straight after this series. So yeah, hopefully this will be the second last one we do. We're starting from the front in the Porsche, just enough fuel for the laps. The medium tyres are on. The sun's glazing all over the track again, which is perfect. We're going to go into the first corner. Hopefully we don't get wiped out again. This is where we got wiped out last race, and we do get through clean. Perfect. Right, now all we have to do is push on. Another thing I will say as well, no, I won't keep going on about the series. So yeah, we're going to do Brands Hatch. Hopefully we can complete this now. We qualified first. We started the racing first. We're now leading the race. We're going to try and win this, get the fastest lap, tick Brands Hatch off the list, and then I'll do one more after this of the Grand Slam series in our class, Sebring, and then I think after Sebring we'll go back to starting from the back videos. Let me guys know if you're enjoying this or not, or if you're happy for me to do that. Yeah, comments, I always welcome the comments, and I always listen to them and I always reply. You'll notice that if you go and look at the videos. We make a mistake there just before the second to last corner, and second place has hurried through. He's in a Porsche as well, so this could be interesting. We don't mind having a little bit of a battle, definitely not, but as long as we can set the fastest lap and win the race, that's the main thing. So let's hope we can do that. There's that lovely glaring sun all over the track, so I really am braking without a line into that, and at the moment I'm not doing too bad, I don't think. Coming around the first few corners, he's sort of keeping a gap on us in it. We're not really reeling him in, but then I'm not going stupidly aggressive at the moment. I could probably go a bit more aggressive, but we're not going to do that yet. We're just going to take our time with it. You never know, he might make a mistake as well, and that will just make our life a lot easier. But part of me inside wants to have a bit of a battle. Do you know what I mean? After having 3 races round here now for the Grand Slam series, one of which I've decided I'm probably not going to post. That first race was not that entertaining, to be honest. There's not a lot to say about it. It literally was, we qualified first, There was one guy that was sort of staying with us for most of the race. We made one mistake into the final corner, went off track, and yeah, he went past us, and then he was a little bit further in front of us than this guy is now, and there's that mistake that I was hoping he would make, which he does. So we're going to shove ourselves through. Don't worry about the first race that we've done for the Grand Slam around here. There's not even... Oh, no. And that's what happens if I try and push without a braking line. It just doesn't work. And we're going to be a little bit further back than we were originally this time last lap, which is quite frustrating. So yeah, we've got a bit of work to do here now, guys. Go for the late apex here, into first gear, into second, let the rear just step out slightly. It helps the trajectory of the car, not when you stay on the grass though for that long. So we're going to lose another bit of time there. Not looking good at the moment. We need the fastest lap as well, and this guy seems to have pace, so we're really going to have to set a blistering lap time at some point, and not only that, we're going to have to overtake him in the process as well. So yeah, right now we're really struggling. We're halfway through the race. It's not the end of the world at the moment, but we're pushing. So yeah, coming towards the end of the lap 3 here, we're going to come around the final corner. Not taking risks on that yet. We could though, we could definitely push it wider coming out the final corner. There's that glare where we can't really see the braking lines, we're guessing. And then coming through the first corner, we get nice and wide on the curb. And then we take a really deep line into there. Back on the acceleration as soon as possible into third gear, slowing it down into second, letting the gearbox pull us around that corner from left to right of the track. Then keeping it on the right hand side, really late brake here, pull it into first gear. We missed that late apex, we go for a much tighter line, and I think a little bit of pressure has pushed him off track there, to be honest. We're going to try and keep ahead of him now. Well, that's the idea. I would like to be able to do it, but we keep making mistakes at the moment. I don't want to be making another mistake. So down into second gear here, accelerate hard, using the curb on exit, pushing hard, and remember we can really late brake there, letting the car's gearbox pull us around that corner there, down into first gear. Once you find the grip, back into second, obviously feathering the throttle, not too aggressive, into the final corner, down in second gear, letting the gearbox slow the car down as well, into third gear, feathering the throttle, finding the grip, and then you go flat out. And now we're going to have to try and guess where the braking line is here. That's not too bad. It was a bit cautious, but then do you blame me? The amount of mistakes we've made is just ridiculous. All the way down into second gear. Look how wide we go at first, but then we tighten up towards the end and we're pushing through. This is the 5th lap of 6. And going through the first few corners here, we're 1.5 seconds ahead. It's looking good at the moment. Looks like we're going to complete this, go really deep into the entry of that corner, but we recover it well by taking a really late apex, coming down the back straight. We're going to come up to this fast right-hander here, down into third gear. Lovely corner. When you hit that right, it's so nice. But I'll tell you which the best corner is probably out of the whole of Brands Hatch. Not that one we've just gone through. This one coming up. Just aim around the middle of the road, really late brake into second gear. And when you hit that one flat out, it is so satisfying. Coming around the second last corner, nice corner as well, canted to suit cars. And then obviously the last corner can always catch people out. Don't accelerate too early. You really want to get your timing on the acceleration right there. Sun's out at Brands Hatch. We're coming into the last lap. Tyres are all looking good. I'm going to take it very cautiously through there because I've got no idea where to brake because of the sun. So yeah, we take it very slow. We almost let second place catch us right back up, but it's all good. We're probably going to be really down on the delta as well. I think we've set a fast enough lap time though to win this race. We're 4 tenths down on this lap already, so yeah, I don't think we'll be going for a fastest lap on the last lap. But I'm hoping that we set the fastest lap early on, and that will be good enough to tick Brands Hatch off the list. That's the plan. Coming around this fast right-hander again in third gear. Obviously you can see we're not pushing the car to its limits now. We're taking the corners nice and easy, 2 seconds ahead. Not really using curbs, we're just keeping the car around the middle of the track. Take a little bit of curb there. Second to last corner, down into first gear, back into second as we exit the corner. Obviously feathering the throttle so we don't lose the rear, and then same again here, down into second gear, feather the throttle till you feel the grip come back, and then we'll take a tight line to the finish. And there you go. Let's just see if we've got the fastest lap. Hopefully we have. So far so good. It's a 1:25. Basically nearly got the fastest lap in the race, close to our quali lap with hardly any fuel in the car and soft tyres. So there you go. But yeah, we'll let a few more people come over the line. Yeah, I don't think no one's going to beat us on the fastest lap time. So that's completed. We qualified first, we won the race, and we got the fastest lap time as well. That's Brands Hatch ticked off the list. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one, which for now will be the last one I post of this series. I know it's not all races haven't been completed in the R-Class series, but we'll do Sebring just to finish off the first part, and then yeah, later on I'll do some starting from the back videos, and we'll come back to this series later on down the line. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you at Sebring in the next one, which will be part 16.